Hello, welcome to Podcast Lands.
Woo! Episode 6.
Episode 6.
Daddy needs a clean.
Right. I'm still ill.
Right, kick us off. Brett, what we got at the gift this week?
Hang on, let me start.
Whoa.
Hang on. The reason why we're saying Daddy needs a clean...
No, don't explain it.
No, don't
Daddy
explain
needs a clean.
Okay, I won't explain. There is a reason to it. There is a story behind it.
Yeah.
But...
Just a dirty pot. Anyone in the audio game will know what a dirty pot is. And
Just a dirty...
I've got a dirty pot. Daddy needs a clean.
It's tickled me more than what it should. Anyway, how's things? How's the tattoo bash from last week?
Oh, mate, yeah. It was a lot of fun. Some insane things going on there. Sat there all day worrying about health and safety on the stage. And then I had a quick walk through the convention centre and there's some guy stapling his face with a staple. And I'm gonna chill out a bit.
The window?
Yeah, so I just stopped worrying from that point. I was like, yeah, whatever, man. If you fall over, there's some guy who's like ramming nails in his head while his daughter stands on his head in there, so whatever, man.
But it was a good day, though.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Knackered?
Oh, yeah. I only just got over it, really.
Good. How many people?
You know what? I haven't done the debrief yet with the guys who are running it, so I ain't got a clue, but enough.
Many faces were there.
Yeah, it was nice.
Good 2 day weekend event.
Yeah, it was, and all the bands, I've got to say, all the bands were fantastic. So we had on, I'm going to try and remember them all now.
Here we go.
You ready for this? So on Saturday, we had, opening was a dummy attack. I remembered that one.
Obviously.
Yeah. And then there was
see in the corner over there. So
and then there was
dust coming.
And then I can remember the bands, I just can't remember the order. And then Concept were there too, and they were really good, like phenomenal band. It's Concept with a K. If you want to check them out, they're from Telford, fantastic. And there's Pulverise from Leeds, who you should get at the Gifford.
Okay.
They were a fantastic band, all dressed up and dolled up, and a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun.
Okay.
And then we had Parkhurst and High Rise. Parkhurst needs no introduction. They're fantastic local guys. High Rise I mentioned last week. They're fantastic as usual. Who else did we have? Daddy needs a clean. How many bands was that? Is that 5 bands I just said?
6.
6? Yeah, that was all of them. Yeah.
For Saturday.
Yeah. And then on Sunday...
Here we go. You thought you was getting out of that.
Opening was Cluster Effect, which was a nice little set. We quite enjoyed that. And we had the Call Out, another band who've come a little bit further afield, but they were fantastic too. We had the Big Dirty headlining, and I've got to say, the vocalist for the Big Dirty, my God, quite a big stocky chap, big muscly guy, and he had such a high register voice, like all register kind of thing, like that kind of stuff. Like it was phenomenal. I lost my train of thought. And then we had Unhinged. We all know Unhinged. Mike decided to run off and take the crowd on the bouncy castle with him. There's a bouncy castle right at the back. Like, so he's like, come on, we're all going on the bouncy castle. I was like, yeah, I'll pay you later. That was good fun. Who else did we have on the Sunday now? I think that's it for that, yeah. No, but Wake Down as well. We had Wake Down, yeah.
Was it weird having an early start and a really early finish?
It was actually. It was quite strange, yeah.
Because I know you said it was quite
I had to wear sunglasses when we played, because we were facing the sun in the morning.
For both events?
Yeah. And it was just like dazzling off the cymbals. I'm like, I'm going to have to be one of them guys and wear my fucking sunglasses.
Right, then let's play some tunes. Right, what do we have on? Halloween is fast approaching.
Oh, nice.
After your Halloween bash, we'll get balls deep in Halloween. We're going to get balls deep. We're kind of making it... That voice is going to go right the way through, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to make a bit of a weekend out of it. So we've got the Return of the Soap Girls on Friday the 27th.
Yep.
They're playing with the Bitten, who were in last week. Was it last week?
Week before.
We had Canis in last week, and and a couple of other guys. That's really bad because I can't remember. Unhinged are on.
Unhinged playing that
Unhinged
one.
playing.
And
I can't remember the last one off the top of my head.
Do they know they're playing that?
Yeah, I hope so.
I spoke to them the other day.
And they didn't say anything.
Mention that.
Well, yeah, I hope so.
I'll talk to them.
I'll
speak to them periodically.
They asked. No, they are. They are. I've sent everything out.
Cool.
So yeah, Soap Girls returning, and then on the Saturday, the 28th. I think that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
We've got the Halloween party.
Yeah, with what was it, Papa
Shanko,
that's the one, and Dead Happy.
The Dead Happy.
Did you see the Dead Happy advert that they made for
Yes.
it? That was really entertaining.
They are great with stuff like that. They did it before, because I've heard of them loads of times because we had we had Papa Shanko, and they were asking us to come over and play. And we watched them, and we was like, you'd fit in great for Halloween.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard of them, YouTube them. They just come out in gear. It's the only way to describe it. Gear. So watch them, and I thought, yeah, you'd fit in really well in the Gifford for Halloween. Come and do it, but you've got to bring your A game because you need. Our Halloween obviously is like. Well, you know
biggest night of the year, isn't it?
It's the biggest night of the year, but you know what the Gifford's like normally, how the decor is. So Halloween will go all out.
Yeah, so like if you've never been to the Gifford and you listen to this somehow, I don't know why, but the Gifford's usual decor looks like what other pubs and venues would put on for Halloween.
Yeah.
So for Halloween, you can imagine what the Gifford's going to look like.
So this is what I said to the guys. I was like, look, I said your normal show is like ours. Our normal Saturday night, so we need to really go all out. And so they are coming with Anonymous, who we've had before, and then we put the Dead Happy on, and I went upstairs. Obviously I've heard of them, but never had seen them before, and there were only the two of them at the time because I think one of them was ill, and the stage show was phenomenally crazy. And the only way that me and the staff described it afterwards, it was like watching mindless self-indulgence. Old school mindless self-indulgence.
Yeah, like we do mindless self-indulgence.
And I was like, you need to come and play Halloween.
Yeah.
You will fit in. Please come and play Halloween. Like there and then, just based on how they're dressed up, how their stage presence, how they interact.
Yeah, because they dress up anyway for every gig, you know what I mean?
So I was like, come into Halloween. And so, so we've got all those guys on for Halloween. And obviously, like I said, the Return of the Soap Girls on the Friday, so we've got a pretty intense week. It's going to be long, and sweaty, and moist. Yeah, we're going.
Have you got an over your nose that I'm not going to be there on that Saturday?
I'm still very emotional. Very emotional that you and Jay are leaving me.
You've got Alan, man. Alan's the man.
I'm going to love Alan, but I like how the fact that you're going to.
I'm worried that you're going to sack me and Jay and just hire Alan.
Are you that worried?
I'm not worried, but I'm just trying to. He's that good.
Is Alan coming to see the Soap Girls? I like how the fact that you're still going to be here to watch the Soap Girls.
I don't know if he's here for the Soap Girls, but he's definitely here this Friday and Saturday. And what's going on this Friday?
We'll get on to this Friday and Saturday in a moment. Because what we're going to do now is play a track by the Dead Happy.
Brilliant. Let's play it. Which track are we playing?
Crazy.
The sent one over. Which one? We'll find out. Let's play the track. Go! Play it!
Play it!
Please kill me.
Born curiosity, congratulations, what about me? Whilst instead of flames, with no time to complain, just give me a heart attack, 'cause there's no time to relax. Why did you make me this way? Broken robots to feel pain. I don't want this, I don't need this, I don't think there's any other. I don't want this, I don't need this, I don't think there's any other. I've seen it a million times, get cut off every time I try. The meaningless existence is okay if you can die. Keep it intentionally, yeah, now it's not funny. I just wish I could find my off switch tonight. I don't want this, I don't need this, I don't think there's any other. I don't want this, I don't need this, I don't think there's any other. Why did you make me this way? No trust self, so broke robots to feel pain. You did this to me, you did this to me, you did this to me, now I'm doing this too. You did this to me, you did this to me, you did this to me, now I'm doing this too. You did this to me, you did this to me, you did this to me, now I'm doing this too. You did this to me, you did this to me, you did this to me, now I'm doing this too. You did this to me.
So that was the Off Switch by The Dead Happy off the
Is
EP.
it I think it's just Dead Happy in it.
The Dead Happy.
Is it The Dead Happy?
The Dead Happy.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I'm going with The Dead Happy. That's where it's on the poster. The
It's
Dead
cool,
Happy.
I know, I'm going to fact check.
You do that. That was The Dead Happy, possibly, with Off Switch from their EP Banana God.
Yeah?
Am I right?
No.
Am I not?
Well, the website's deadhappyband.com, not thedeadhappyband.com, so... I'm saying you're wrong.
Okay.
Jason, put us right. Tell us who's right.
I might be wrong.
Whoever wins gets a can of pop or a kite of equal value.
It's definitely your turn to buy the pop.
It is, isn't it?
But that's next week. This week,
Yeah, what we got?
we've got Friday. We've got the first ever Rockers Through the Ages club night, party night, with our mate Doddy White, the gaffer, and the guys from Damaged Rose
Productions.
Promotions.
Even.
With Dave and Rich Forbes, the last bandit.
Yeah.
So
tell me, bro, what's your DJ name?
I'm not telling you my DJ name.
Oh, who knows it?
I'm not
Who
telling
gave
you.
your DJ
I'm not
name?
telling you my DJ
You
name.
torture him.
You can.
If anyone knows Brett's old DJ name, send it over.
It's not gonna
Post
happen.
it. It
No.
will. Somebody's gonna know.
Someone might.
Wendy will know, won't she?
Yeah, I'm not telling you.
I'll ask Wendy.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of Wendy is playing with Rockers.
She is. That was a good unintentional segue, wasn't it?
Rockers Through the Ages club night. Rock Revolver. See, all the R's, man. All the R's. I swear they're a bit messy there. Rock Revolver are playing, headlining the first ever show with Canis. Obviously, we had the guys from Canis in last week. Great young guys.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Looking forward. They're getting out there and whatnot.
Liar! Sorry, I couldn't help
There you
it. A song that's like stuck in my head when we were playing it last week.
That's good though. That's good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tickets are £4, advance tickets are £4, or it's £5 on the door.
5 pesos on the
Also, if you're not going to, if you're not at the Wasp gig, because I've got to mention it. Obviously, Wasp are playing on the Friday.
The actual one.
The actual Wasp
Oh, okay,
in the
yeah,
Wolf Run.
yeah.
So we will be doing a pre-party beforehand.
Oh, cool.
I'll be spinning some tunes in the
As,
downstairs bar.
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
As DJ,
DJ Jizzy Jeff.
it's all like red all
Yeah.
so we'll be doing a pre-party for that. Then obviously, if you haven't got tickets, or if you don't fancy seeing Wasp, not everyone's cup of tea.
Nope.
Come, stay, and see Rock Revolver and
Rock
Canis.
Revolver are a really good band. They're a cover band. I'd like to see them do originals actually because they're all pretty talented.
I think, like you said, we've said this before. We said this with Canis, didn't we, last week? It's probably the way that they'll end up going is everyone does the covers now because it's the quickest way to get money. As sad as that sounds, as bad as that
Although
is.
they just seem to do it for the love of it, Rock Revolver. They just seem to do it. I don't think they're trying to make it somewhere in that sense of the original sense of making it as a band, you know, becoming famous and selling singles and stuff. I literally think they just do it for the love because they genuinely have a real love for the songs that they perform.
Bry is in like a couple of other bands, and he did a project. I think it was the beginning of this year. He went to Europe and he did a project with musicians. Bry, if I'm wrong with this, tell me. But I think this is what it was. He did a project with a couple of other musicians, and then they did an album, like there and then. In the minute, like they all put in their different aspects and just come together, and was just kind of like, right, we're going to release this, and it went out for Europe.
Nice.
I'm sure I'll get the full story and I'll get it to tell us it. But like I say, going back to things like that, they are really talented musicians. Like you say, it's not just they just did the covers because everyone. This is no detrimental to anyone. I can't play an instrument. Remember that. I cannot play an instrument. But you can, and people can pick up and learn people's tracks. That's how musicians start. But then you go into the next level of creating your own and whatnot. So. Like I say, all talented guys, talented musicians.
Definitely they do a wicked cover of The Chain by Fleetwood Mac, which flips on switches every time I hear it. I'm like, yes, they're playing The Chain.
I just think of Guardians of the Galaxy every time.
I do now.
Yeah, I can't.
I've been
obsessed.
I've been obsessed with that since I was a kid, and it was on the F1.
Going back on the F1, yes. Yeah, it was. Going back, speaking of Wasp, got to throw out, well done, going back to last weekend, you did your charity. It was like an all-day weekend charity event.
I popped in for an hour to come see how you guys are doing on the Saturday, and it was going pretty well, man.
Well done to Bryn. We helped him out. And it was a successful night. Well, again, going back to Wasp, the Wasp Tribute, Electric Circus, Horno Moore, Dogs of War, Mullets, and Seize the Voids, our Metallum band competition winners.
And F111 as well, don't forget those.
And F111, I do apologise, guys. Yeah, they all come together, gave up their time, gave up their effort. We all come together, and we raised over 350 quid for the homeless.
Fantastic, that's pretty good, man.
So
nice.
That's going back into last weekend because we mentioned Wasp. Now carrying on back into this end. That's Friday done. Saturday, we've got Awake by Design.
I haven't seen Awake by Design for a long time.
They don't. They do and they don't.
They don't do too much nowadays, do they? I don't know why.
I think this is their second gig. I think they did a private party earlier on in the year, and this is another gig that they're doing. I don't actually know how much they do these days. So I remember when they headlined the Slade Rooms and sold it out when they did their album launch.
Yeah.
And that was
I remember
a few
that.
years ago.
Yeah. That was a while ago now, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was a few years ago, and then they came to the Gifford last year, and this is the first time that they've come back since.
Oh, cool. I wonder if they've been doing stuff in the meantime.
I think
touring around the country
Jansen said they're writing another album that they're planning on doing
so
that.
Been on hiatus doing that.
We'll get Jans. We'll talk to Ali Hansen.
Yeah. He's an interesting guy.
We'll get him in.
Talk to you.
Nah, lovely sexual barman of a Viking.
I know, he's a lovely guy.
He's great. Want to cuddle him.
See, he pulls off the Viking look until you talk to him, and then you realise he's just as sweet.
He's just
and
a
then
sweet.
You can't see him as a Viking because he's just a really nice guy.
Just a cub.
You know what I mean?
He's just a cub.
He's just a cup.
He's just a cub.
Oh, a cup. I thought you said a cup.
Not a cub. Yeah, Awake by Design, This Elegant Chaos, and Amaranthus.
Ah, nice, yeah.
Those guys are all playing. The band's tickets are £5. I think it's near sold out. So, if you want to watch, if you want to get it on the door, you better be early, because you might sell out. And then you'll be very upset.
Daddy needs a clean.
Daddy needs a clean. Yeah. Let's play a track.
We're playing a Awake by Design track.
We'll play Awake by Design. Let's put some Awake by Design.
Fantastic.
And then we'll go into the interview. With Mr. Doddy
we'll go straight into the interview with Doddy.
So
who's running the Friday night this week.
This is Saturday nights. Adventure with Awake by Design. Here's a track by them, and then we're going to go straight into the interview with Mr. Doddy White, the gaffer and creator of Rock Through the Ages page.
Yeah, Mr. Gaffer Tape.
Go! Hello there, podcast land.
All right, how's it going?
Hello, everyone. We've got Mr. Doddy White here from the admin team, the founder of Rockers Through the Ages fan group page. Hello, mate.
How you doing, mate? All right.
Is in my hoodie again, Chris?
No, I've got the voodoo hoodie that Brett wants.
I don't think that's going to fit you.
This is an original. It was given to me.
It was given to you.
No, it wasn't. I had to pay for it.
What's going on? I'm getting into it. I'll get into that.
Yeah, there might be something left of me though.
So yeah, we've got Mr. Doddy White here. As I say, founder of Rockers Through the Ages fan group page. I've still got my cold, man.
I can tell you.
I'm getting one now. I've got a toothache, got a cold, and
You'll stop kissing him, mate.
That's what it is.
Stuff happening
He
then.
keeps
I'll
on-
keep catching his...
it's too tall for me, man. It's too
Tries-
tall.
He's standing on the yellow pages.
Too tall.
I said that to him the other week when he was trying to get to the bar. I was like, do you want him to get you some yellow pages out, mate?
Ageism.
Ageism, yeah.
So, tell our podcast listeners what you do, my mate.
I started up a page about, I don't know, it's about 2.5 years ago now, 3 years ago. Instead of walking through mountains for charity, I decided to go into the rock world. Basically, can I swear?
Yeah.
Because basically I was pissed off with a few groups on Facebook. So I decided, sat on a settee and decided to do my own. I thought I'll get about 50 members, get them all together, and it's like 4,500 members later from all over the world, everywhere. And I thought, I'll do one charity gig. I'll do a charity gig. And a few lads came in with me, so I got Mr. Brookfield, who was the mayor of Wolverhampton at the time, to get me the slide rooms. So we decided to do that, and suddenly we got a 2-day event this year with the Gifford.
3 years later.
I didn't get all the people involved. Like I walked into the Gifford one night on a Sunday night. I'd had a few. There was a big beardy bloke at the end of the bar. Decided he was the man. He said, "I'm the man. If you want to see," and I went, "What? You're the man? Whatever."
Bullies me.
And now I love him to bits, and he's helped me a lot. I was only going to do charity gigs. Now he's got me doing everything, and he's driving me around the bend. But I'm loving it now. Like it's good. Now we're doing a rock night on our first ones on Friday.
Yeah, that's this Friday. What's the date on this Friday? 20th, isn't it?
20th,
Yeah, 20th. So that's at the Gifford, and you got two bands on as well, haven't you?
We've got Canis, or whatever.
Canis. Yeah, we had them in last week.
We had Canis in last week.
Yeah,
and Wendy's Rock Revolver.
Yeah.
And
Wendy,
hopefully
the owner operator of Gifford.
Owner and operations manager of the madness that we have to.
Yeah.
And hopefully it'll take off, like for once a month. We got some big bloke and all is helping me on the sound desk, and the engineer is just standing pointing the thing at me at the moment.
Well, that's yeah, it'll be me and the lovely Alan this week. Alan, new boy Alan.
What's happened
Hey?
with the arm?
Oh
Cancelled.
God! Don't talk about him.
Okay.
Nah, it's all right. He ain't broke his arm. It's fine.
And me and Mr. Richard Forbes of Damage Rose and various things. The Last Bandit, his DJ name is. Mine is the Gaffer. Brett, give me that. But we are the top-notch DJs. We know exactly what we're doing. Not. I've been practicing on YouTube, and you know what? I'm good at it, you know. I can put 3 tracks together, all together. And you got to guess which one's playing.
So we're gonna have loads on a Friday.
What's your DJ name?
I don't have one.
I'm
too old for one now. I've been doing it too long, and I was given one once upon a time, and we scrapped it.
What was it?
Yeah, what was it?
I'll tell you Ricky's.
No, I'll tell you.
No,
I don't know yours.
Ricky-
Not Ricky's.
Ricky's used to be Gloom
what's yours?
Cookie.
What's yours then?
No.
I don't care about Ricky's. What's yours? No.
Anyway,
What's yours then?
moving swiftly on.
Yeah, but what's yours?
I listened to Coldplay.
You listen to Coldplay?
I did.
Yeah.
It was alright.
It's alright. We'll talk about that in the maybe the show. I'll do it in a minute.
Sorry,
I think I'll play one.
So, what's your take? Like, as you say, you started it all out with charity, and that was the plan, was to do it all for charity.
Yeah.
How much you raised so far, would you say, with the numerous events that you've done
About 6 or 7 grand now.
in coming up to 3 years?
3 years, yeah. But next year's Mayor's one, we've got one. Sorry, I've got to advertise a few of these. And we've got one November the 26th at the Duke of Cambridge. It's an acoustic event.
Yeah.
And we're not charging to get in. We're just doing donations for
Donations on. Yeah.
multiple sclerosis. We got Connor from the New Saints, lad from Scotland, Electus, Lady Edwards, who follows us everywhere. Who else is there? I'm going to forget people here. Martin from Naked Sunday,
Oh yeah.
he's doing a bit. And then we've got the big Christmas gig,
The Christmas Bash show.
which is going to be fantastic, with the Bad Flowers headlining, Electus, Naked Sunday, and the New Saints. New Saints on our world tour for a month.
Nice.
World Tour Part 5, that is. You're right, Des.
And I've got something in February, which the posters will be out soon. Hurry up, Jack. And then I've got obviously the Mayor's Fest, which is massive now. We've got 23 bands over 2 days.
Price.
Acoustic stage, open stage at the Gifford, and 9 bands at the Slade Rooms.
Nice. So
So
what
it's-
time does that start?
And the Slade Rooms was probably about 2 o'clock in here.
Yeah. And but what date?
And I'm sorry,
You
and we got
fixed date for that.
sorry the 7th and 8th of April.
7th and 8th. Right.
We,
2008.
and we've got after show party on the Saturday. We Rock Revolver playing at 12:30 in the morning at the Gifford. As well.
No, nice.
So I don't think you're going home.
Don't think you'll be going anywhere, Chris.
Extra money for that one. The extra money.
Nothing in my direction.
It's great, to be honest. It's great, but I didn't. You know, I was never going to do all this, but this big ginger man's made me do it all. So
Is it worth it though?
Oh, it's fantastic.
It is good fun, isn't it?
I don't like the bitching, but it's
No,
I'm learning
well,
about the bitching, but still.
That happens everywhere, though, doesn't it?
It doesn't matter what aspect I think you do. You're gonna get.
You got to get some bitching
You're
from
gonna get the
someone
diva
somewhere
and the
on the
bitching
line.
and
It
the-
happens.
I don't like to lose friends, but I can see how you can.
Yeah, it's easily done, isn't it?
Yeah.
You try to keep everyone happy. I mean, you know it from my angle, and I think these Wicked Rivers, they put it on like you've got to have a lot of patience. It is because you've got to constantly be like, yeah, okay, we can try and do this for you, or yeah, okay, we can try and do that. But no, it's fun. So speaking about all these bands, let's play a track that you've chosen. Well, a band that you've chosen.
It's going to be the Bad Flowers, isn't
We're
it?
going to go with the Bad Flowers. So here's a Bad Flowers track.
Like a penny in a fountain, so full of hope at first, but now you're drowning. I can't see the stars in the sky anymore. Even their light is gone. Even their light is gone. But can you feel my pain? Can you feel my pain? Yeah. Like electricity in my veins. But can you feel my pain? Can you feel my pain? Yeah. Like electricity in my veins. I don't know which path to take, which way to turn. When will I learn? I need you standing by my side till the end of time, till the end of our time. Oh, can you feel my pain? Oh, can you feel my pain? Yeah, like electricity in my veins. Oh,
So that was the Bad Flowers. Obviously headlined the Mayor's Fest last year and we're out and as the year before.
I must say a little story about the Bad Flowers. I first seen them a few years back now, and I was at a festival called the Oak Fest, Royal Oak.
Yeah.
And it was pissing down the rain. It was, and I got there and I was obviously had a few watching the match again, and I thought,
I had a few after the match.
I recognised them, and it was the Bad Flowers playing on a trailer, and this is the truth. This is, and Tom came over to me. He says, "Can we play your Mayor's Fest for you?" And I said, "It's full, mate." I said, "It's full," and they'd bought tickets for it, and they said, "We're coming anyway." And I thought, you know
This
what?
was year one, yeah.
This is first before they even announced it, and we had to get rid of a band, and we said we'll put you on first. And Tom did everything he could. He was in the paper with me. He plugged it for me, and they started off opening it. Now they headlined it.
Oh, brilliant.
And he'll probably go, "Shut up, Dad." But they are one of the best bands you're ever going to see.
They are good. They surprised me quite a lot, 'cause I know I've heard you guys, you know, Brett and yourself, Doddy and Rich, kind of bang on
That's
about them
tremendous.
for ages now, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm sure they're alright.
They deserve everything they get.
And then when you listen to them, you're like, you know what, yeah, they're really talented guys. And
They
do
deserve everything they get. They've worked hard, and when you know a band that has actually worked hard for it,
Yeah.
and they're getting what they
You can't
deserve.
begrudge them nothing, can you? Because they've worked hard to get there, and they're nice guys along the way.
And there's still nice enough people to turn up and come and have a beer with me on a Friday
Without a
night
doubt.
in Walsall.
Exactly.
And
Like damn Walsall.
And I played the other week for Brett, my little band, the Easy Company, which we don't play very often, and Tom turned up to that as well.
Yeah,
Which is nice.
it's definitely.
Great.
Speaking of that, yeah, you are in a band.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I actually
Easy
actually
Company.
dropped my strap, fell off during one song. Nobody noticed apart from everybody in the place.
No one knows.
I was just
Those strap locks, remember to turn them properly.
Yeah, like £1.50 man from the shop.
I'm going to super glue these ones. No, mine undone themselves.
Yeah.
I knocked my power off, the drummer lost the plot, and my mate carried on. it was my moment as well in Ziggy Stardust. You ever played the bass line to Ziggy Stardust?
Yeah.
It was my moment and it went.
No.
Anyway,
Let's have a quick recap then. So we got this Friday on the 20th of October at the Gifford.
that's the first one that we're
It's your first
showcasing, and then we'll be
nice.
starting properly in January.
Starting
Club
properly.
nights at the
Got a
Gifford.
bit of a trial on the 20th. So
Yeah.
come on down if you want a good time then. And then the next gig you say was in November, did you say?
We've got November the 26th at the Duke of Cambridge for multiple sclerosis. Then we've got the 2nd of December for the Christmas gig,
Yeah.
which was brilliant last year. And then we've got one in February, Hurry Up Jack, and then we've got one in April.
Which is the
Fantastic.
Mayor's Fest.
Brian, let's play one of Doddy's band's tracks then.
Last band out of all the guys that have come and help you, who are you going to pick?
Oh, God. Voodoo, sir.
Do you know? Do you know? Do you know?
There's one bullet left in this chamber, one life
So that was White by Design to start the interview off with. Obviously, they're headlining this Saturday night at the Gifford. And then we went into the interview with Dade, and obviously two of his guys that he loves to pieces that have helped him out no end with his charity events, which is The Bad Flowers and Voodoo Sue.
Yeah, so some great bands we've had today. I'm quite happy with our musical selection. So yeah, let's. What's the thought of the week? That's
What is the thought of the
we haven't
week?
done. We were about to end the show then.
Where?
What's the thought of the week?
E4.
Curved televisions.
Curved television. No, E4. Right.
The channel.
The channel.
Yeah.
I love E4.
Okay.
Right. Never used to have a TV licence.
This is going to be a really short chat.
Yeah. But I have. Never used to have a TV licence before.
Yeah.
Right. My brother made me get a TV licence because he wanted it. I don't watch TV. I've got the internet. What do I need TV for? And then, so we got the TV. And then Tina and my brother convinced me to get Sky. Okay, not a problem. All Jay does all day is sit there and watch Gold. He watches Only Fools and Horses. Okay, that's his TV show.
Good show.
Me, I just sit there and watch E4.
Yeah.
Except if like Game of Thrones or Flash or Arrow's on. Why the hell do they keep playing the same episodes of Big Bang Theory? It's like, why? Why? And where's Scrubs gone? Do you remember Scrubs?
Yeah, I remember Scrubs.
I love Scrubs.
Right? They killed themselves with Scrubs, didn't they? When they tried to do that weird spin-off show.
They tried to do. Oh, we went to another hospital, didn't they?
Yeah, and they had like another batch of interns, but they kept the old cast as well. It didn't quite work.
Too many characters.
I think so. I don't know, it's just a bit weird. She's in jail. I don't know. I ain't got a TV licence.
You don't have a TV licence? I was like this.
I used to. I used to have a Virgin box and stuff where I kept my virgins. And then
In the box?
Yeah. I just wasn't using it. The kids were watching cartoons in the morning on Netflix, and everyone was watching Netflix. I'm like, I'm paying like 30 quid a week for this, and no one, it's not even on. You know what I mean? So I just got rid of it, and I was like, oh, cool. I don't need a TV licence now unless I'm watching live TV or BBC iPlayer, and I don't need to watch those. So bye.
What do I need? I can watch Doctor Who on catch up.
Yeah, the only thing I like about BBC's Doctor Who.
Yeah,
so,
and this is literally when I turned around. This was the argument I had with Joe when the original. I said, "What do you want to watch it for?" He was like, "Well," I said, "I'll give you a laptop. I will give you a laptop. We've got the internet.
Yeah,
plug it in, find what you want, stream and go." I says the only thing that I watch that I need a TV licence is Doctor Who. However, I don't even need to do that because I can wait an hour after on BBC iPlayer. And then
actually, let's do some consumer advice now for television buyers and for TV licences. Now they've changed. It used to be the rule was if you don't have a television licence, you can still watch BBC iPlayer because it's not live streaming.
Yeah.
They recently changed it, so if you're watching BBC iPlayer at all, you need a TV licence.
What a crock of
Yeah, you do. So you don't actually need a TV licence if you're not watching BBC products or live streaming television. I know a lot of people will say, because it's what they don't advertise it, is if you've got a screen in your television and the capability to watch live TV, then you need to pay one, but you don't.
No, I was going to say
you can have the internet and you can have a TV in your bedroom and all that in your living room, and you don't need a TV licence. If you just watch Netflix, you're totally good. I mean, if you've just got Amazon Prime, you're totally good.
I remember the TV guy coming round. I think it was 2 years on the trot because I've lived there now. I think it's 8 years.
Yeah.
And first 2 years on the trot, he come in, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, mind the dog, mind the Velociraptor. If you know what Tito sounds like, you'll get that."
Yeah.
Walks into the living room. There's the aerial for the terrestrial like Wi-Fi waves things.
Yeah.
And I said, "Look, there's nothing hooked up to it." I said, "The only TVs are that one in there into my little brother's room, and that one in there that's hooked up to my Xbox. It was the Xbox 360 then." I said, "I don't watch the TV. I have no point to." He says, "Oh, okay, then cool." Second year he came round, did exactly the same guy. I was like, "Look, dude, nothing's changed, blah, blah, blah."
You ain't even got to send somebody around. You can do it all online and tell them you don't need one.
Yeah. Obviously, they do spot checks.
Always, they might do.
But like I said, so I never bothered. And then they forced me into it, and now I'm paying 60 quid a month for Sky and the TV, and I'm like, why? Why?
So you can watch old reruns of Big Bang Theory.
So I can watch old reruns. I mean, it's not even so bad. The BBC, you know, all you've got these days is Doctor Who, considering you haven't even got Top Gear anymore.
Yeah.
You know,
they have. It's just.
No, we haven't got Top Gear anymore. I'm not calling that Top Gear.
Yeah, true. It's not, is it?
It's not.
It's not.
It's
just
dead.
awful, isn't it?
Top Gear is gone.
Yeah,
You should have just
yeah.
rebranded Fifth Gear. But I'm
Broken gear.
broken gear. Need a new gearbox.
Yeah.
So yeah, what I don't understand, they could, you're paying all this moolah for the TV. Surely you could sazzy it up.
Yeah, but no.
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 What do you guys watch? If you go to, with all these grand, and there's like 600 TV stations these days.
Oh, I don't watch any of them.
Obviously.
I just stream the things I want to stream. Watch a lot of Netflix, films, stuff like that. I don't get a lot of time for television. I only really watch it when I'm going to bed. Or
Something to fall asleep to.
yeah, or I put some time aside to watch, Game of Thrones, stuff like that.
No. Still emotional. It's still raw.
My gaping void.
Right then, let's end the show.
Bye.
What are we going to end on?
The new Unhinged single. Well, I've got to check with them and make sure I'm allowed to play it first. But yeah, the new Unhinged single has been released today. You're going to love it.
Again, support
Which is
yourself, girls,
called-
next week.
Which is called Believe You Me.
Unhinged, guys.
Believe You Me.
Good night, everyone.
Just a bloke from Clitheroe who wanted to provide, fighting for his family to give a better life. He got the attention of the UFC, then he went and won Ultimate Fighter 3. 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 hours, it don't matter. He was gonna make it to the top of the ladder. Believe you me, believe you me, it's destiny. Believe you me, left of Larry, it's He went from sleeping in his car to living out his dream, fighting on the undercard to headlining MSG. Come see, believe, achieve, man, shut the fuck up. No matter what you say, you'll do and never give up. So MMA mania, you better watch your mouth. If you're calling out the couch, you'll be getting knocked out.